Right. Hello guys, all the settings should be set up and working, and the game should now be running smoothly, because we're going to be using OBS today rather than AMD software, so everything should be running a little bit better. Yo gaming, yo pizza, how's it going? So yeah, I thought we'd try out the 787 for once, because I have not tried this out yet, so I have no idea how it's gonna go. Starting off in Manchester here, it was raining, and you could see the rain effects. I'm gutted that it stopped raining, because you can't see the effects anymore. Hi Pugs, how's my day? Tiring. Been at work all day, so that's tiring. But other than that, doing pretty good. Right, I am just going to get everything set up stream wise before I get started with other things. My content's good. Well, thank you very much. I hope you are subscribed. If you're not already, then please do. Feel free, obviously. It's not an obligation. It's an offer. So, everything seem okay on the stream for yous? I think we should just get started here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do the checklist here. So, battery switch must be on. Guessing that's that. External power on if available. APU selector on to start. And then we'll wait for the APU to start up. So I think we'll just go outside and listen for that. Hello Alex, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How is it going? Right. I think that might be the APU all started up. I think OBS might be lagging a little bit. I'm just going to check OBS here. I can see on the stream there's a little bit of lag. Hi Steve, how's it going? Right, APU gen switches. Turn them on. Fuel pumps. Where are the fuel pumps on this bad boy? Fuel pumps. Turn them on. Turn it on. Left center pump. Do we need all of them on, or do we just leave them? I think we might just leave it like that. Beacon light. Turn that on. There we go. Now, is our pushback accepted? Oh my god, pushback's already begun. Let's release the parking brake for him. Didn't even know we were starting our pushback, but never mind. Sorry, you're Spanish, that's fine. Everyone's welcome, you can still watch, if you can understand us. Is it what I expected? I think it's more than what I expected, to be honest. I didn't realise it would run this well on my PC. I know obviously there's been some issues with streaming and stuff, but when I've been playing offline, it's just been pretty amazing. I've noticed this, the Dreamliner here is taking up a lot more frames than every other aircraft, to be honest. So I don't think it's very well optimized. Thrust levers idle. Right engine ignition. No, that's fuel. Where's the ignition? Where's the ignition on this? Alright, we'll ask this where it is. Ah, there it is. Okay. So right engine start. Right engine control switch to run. Take that. Monitor the levels. Make sure it runs. That sounds amazing. Let's set pattern break before we forget about that. Remember what happened in the last one? Newcastle Heathrow, yes, that'll definitely be a good one to do in the A320. Possibly. Right, so that engine sounds amazing. Right, so we'll repeat the process here. Hang on. So we need to set in the left engine. Where was the switch again? That's it. Left engine start. Fuel to run. And that's it. So this one should start up, hopefully. Do I like pizza? Yes, of course I like pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? Now, why is EGCC gone all quiet? That's what. Why can't I hear air traffic control anymore? Sound. That's a strange one. Discard. I didn't change anything. I don't want to mess with that. How long did it take us to install? It took around 6 hours on a fairly decent internet connection. APU selector. Off. Lights on. Nav. Logo wing. taxi on. There we go, that's the checklist all complete. So should be ready to taxi to the runway, I believe. So actually, can we go? Better off going to the left here, yeah. Okay. You've been installing for 9 hours and it's not even 10% done. Wow. Have you got a poor connection, or is it an okay connection? No liveries yet. No, it doesn't seem like there's any liveries yet. Well, I don't know why the frames are dropping so much there. Let's go outside while we're taxi. Yeah, I don't think this plane's very well optimized compared to the others, because the others run extremely well and this one just seems to struggle. Plus, I've never used OBS, so I'm not sure how that's affecting it, to be honest. It shouldn't be affecting anything, really. How is the weather? It's pretty dull and overcast, and there's a few showers. So as I was setting up the stream, there was actually getting rainfall on the windscreen, which was pretty cool to see. Right, where's flaps there? 10 degrees of flaps. Flaps doesn't seem to want to work. Let's go 10 degrees. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. I'm happy to stream. I could play this simulator all day. I really could. Does this come down? Oh, it does as well. Oh, that is pretty cool. So you could go on the forward view and still see all the information there. So I like that. And now I can hear the ATC. Right, what is going to be our altitude today? 6,000 initial. Hang on. 6,000 initial. There we go. Hello SFS agent, how's it going? Starlink got deployed, nice. How much has it met my expectations? It's blown me mind, to be honest. I can't get enough of it. I really can't get enough of it. I just really wish I could figure out how to get these streams to run a lot better. When I'm running a stream, it just doesn't seem to perform as well as I'd hoped. But like I'm saying, this is the first time I've flown the 787, so I'm not sure whether it's just not very well optimized at the moment. The amount of bounces around, that is crazy. Oh, it's not turning very well there. Let's have a look at some camera views. We'll leave it at that for now. How good is the simulation engine itself? I'd describe it as X-Plane 11 standard, if not better. It's like a more improved simulation engine than X-Plane, and I think Microsoft's done an absolutely amazing job on it, to be honest. It has took them many years to figure out how to get it the way they want it, and I think they've pulled off a really good job. I don't think I'm going to be going back to X-Plane. I'm fairly certain on that. I hope my channel gets big. Thanks very much. I do hope so as well, but I enjoy doing it anyway, regardless of how big the channel is. When I get support and people, appreciating what I do, then I enjoy it. How much does it cost? It depends on what package you'd like to get, on how much it costs. There's different packages. You're best off looking at the Microsoft Store or Steam to find your best answer for how much it costs. Thank you very much, 5Alien, for the subscribe. If you're watching the stream, if you're not watching the stream, then thanks anyway. It is currently only on PC. Xbox is coming at a later date on the next gen, I believe. When I'm not streaming, I get around 35 to 40 FPS at 1080p. Thanks, David, for the sub. Thank you very much. It's out on Game Pass. Yeah, you can get this on Game Pass. I believe the Game Pass is really cheap right now. I think it's about £3, about $5 or something. It is fairly cheap for the Game Pass. Oh, I braked a little bit early there. Clear for takeoff. Okay, no problem. We need to get, we'll put that away. Put the camera thing away. Put that away. Put our landing lights on. Whoops. Taxi light can come off. Strobe on. We'll line up and then we'll get everything sorted here. Right. How do we get... Can we get the map view on here? How do we get the map on here? probably just use this map, to be honest. Pull that out a little bit. We shall get... All throttle is armed, right? What we're thinking. Thinking of getting all the anti-ice on, because last time when we went through the clouds, it really gave us some icing problems here. Is this all it is for the... No, that's just all window, isn't it? Well, comments going crazy. Anyone know where de-icing is on this? Sorry, first time flying. First time flying the 787. And I'm lost to where the anti-ice is. Oh, there it is. Right, auto, and auto. There we go. Brilliant. That's what we wanted. Window heat. We'll just put all them on. Okay. That's better. Right, got it. Let's go. Let's punch it. Roll up the engines and then... Oh, listen to them roar. This thing is like a rocket. We haven't even reached our V speeds and it is wanting to pull away. Jesus. That is pretty crazy. So we'll get our gear up because positive rate. We'll get the autopilot on. Increase our vertical speed. Start bringing the flaps up.
Manchester Center Robert Tree 21 is climbing through 1,300.
Oh yeah, our call sign is Robert as well. Let's have a look out the window here. Why is gears not gone up? There we go. Now the gear's gone up. There we go. Look at the thing roar. Oh, double rainbow as well. Rechat, yeah, I'll rechat in a second. I'm just trying to concentrate. This is the first time flying this, so ooh, flight directors, that would help. So I'm just trying to get this on. Does the VNav work? Should we try the... No, we'll not try VNav actually. I don't think it is working. Connection lost. Why is the connection lost? Right, never played the game, can't really invest in a supercomputer. Not really, you don't have to have a super duper computer. Successful takeoffs, yes. It is for now. Successfully connected to the internet. There we go. Yeah, it was. I was struggling to read the chat while I was trying to fly there. It was a bit of a struggle. IFR is cancelled. Okay, retry with last IFR clearance.
Manchester approach Robertry 216 miles southwest of Echo Golf Yankee X-ray request.
So I don't know why this has gone muted when it's not on for some reason. Just doesn't want to work sometimes.
Robertry 21 is cleared to Fiume Airport as filed.
Maybe it's just a bug.
Squawk 5753.
Climb maintain 15. Okay. Whoa.
Robertry 21 Manchester Center, continue to Samba as planned. Altimeter 29.72.
Look at our verticals. Whoops. I hear that, how it sometimes zooms in. We'll get that up quite a bit. 15,000. There we go. Once we get 10,000, we can speed up a little bit. I don't know what is. Let's go up there to. Whoops. 245, so we don't overspeed. But we can definitely go faster. Zoom out the map a little. There we go. Now we're soaring over the clouds. Bit of a rocky start. It is. It's hard to fly a plane that you've never flown before. That I wonder why. Thanks, Geordie, for the subscription there. Sorry, I missed that on the alerts. Would mods help us concentrate? I don't think I get enough active viewers at the moment to warrant mods yet, but we'll see. You see how much of an overcast day it is today in beautiful sunny Britain, England. Climate main. No, that's not me. Right, we're over 10,000. We shall get our landing lights off. There we go. I forgot how you arm the speed brakes in a Boeing because I've flown tourless like for so long, and now I've been flying the Airbus in this. I'd forgotten how you're meant to engage speed brake. Should we try VNAV? What's that gonna do? There we go, VNAV's auto engage. Actually, it's working, so I think we'll leave VNAV on. And see how well that goes. Yeah, it was gaining us some speed there, so we can climb. The climb rate is skyrocketing though. Ooh. Not sure I like that. I don't think the passengers will as well. Did you all feel it in your guts? Geordie, thanks, yeah. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy. Climb 270. Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Robert 321.
I think our V profile is going to automatically do it for us anyway. Our VNav profile. But we'll do it just in case. Yeah, no problem, SFS. You were watching us fly around the northeast this morning. Fly around of Durham. Yeah, that'd be cool. Probably just do a takeoff from Tees Valley and then fly around the Durham area. That would be, yeah, could do that. This game is so realistic. Yeah, it's beautiful. Apart from some of the little optimization issues, like this is running perfect now. Yet as soon as I jump into the cockpit and everything's loading here, it's not running as smooth as the Airbus. But never mind. Let's see where we are. So this is our flight plan today. Go down, cross over to France. Whoops. Down and into Italy there, which will actually fly us over Rome. I do believe Rome's here, so we'll actually fly over Rome on the way in, which will be pretty cool. Hopefully it won't get dark by the time we get there. We need Rob merch. There is actually merch if you check the description. Or go on the channel banner. If you go on the main channel, the channel arts banner, it'll have it. How much gigabyte is the game? I think it was about 100 gigabytes. Requests. Nottingham looks. Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to take as many requests as I can. It's just going to be, obviously, it's hard to fulfill every single one. But I will do my best. I'll take a note of the ones that have been mentioned today. Hopefully we can 350 we can fulfill them. Whoops. How long did it take us to download? It took around 6 hours on my internet connection. But that's due to the way the Microsoft Store works. If you're getting it off Microsoft Store, it will download faster than Steam. SFS Agent, it should be in the channel banner. There's a link in the channel banner if you click on the channel. Favourite aspect of the game, I've got to say the visuals. These clouds, it's got to be hands down the clouds. Because look at them. Just look how realistic this looks. Now I'm sure there is. I might have to go into showcase. I'm sure there's some more special cameras here. There we go, there's a nice wing view. Oh, that is the best. Now that is a good one. We'll put that over there so it's out the way of the view. Flying my subs, yeah, definitely. Don't think I've got enough. Sorry, that comment got hidden. I'll just show that. You can link that comment, it's fine. Descend and maintain 41, yeah. I knew we were going to get permission anyway, so I just let the VNav carry it on.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet generic Delta Papa Mike.
41. I'm just changing. I know it's following the VNav anyway, but I'm just changing this for the sake of the computer, so nothing gets messed up there. Let's see what the views. We'll just keep it on that. Have I played any of the IL2? Yes. Before I started, well, after I started playing Flight Simulator 98, that's when I started playing the IL2 games. I just loved crashing them and watching the bullet holes get taken out of the wings and stuff. Sorry for calling it a game. No worries calling it a game. Yes, that is my Instagram. I've just created it yesterday, to be honest, so I haven't had a chance to link it anywhere. But yeah, that's not a fake account, don't worry. So I wonder why this is now not like there. It just made a scratching sound and didn't actually speak. I'm not sure why that is. So here's the UK from 41,000 feet, nearly 41,000. Is there a way to remove them? I believe there is, but I like to keep them on just so and see if anything's going wrong. 16% fuel. I don't feel like that's enough, but SimBrief told us me fuel. The fuel quantity to carry, so it's got to be right. We'll soon see. Yeah, the cockpit is definitely not very optimized. It's not like I'm not even dropping that much frames, it's just stuttery. It's a bit weird. And then this, I'm at like 35 frames here, which is crazy. The difference. Let's put this back to tracking. Oops. There we go, we've travelled quite a distance already. Ground speed's reading almost 500 knots. What's our wind speed? We've got a tailwind of 11 knots. It's not going to make a big difference, but it's going to boost us along the way. That's good. Would I recommend it to practice? Yeah, I would recommend it. I mean, any simulator is going to be worth it for someone that's wanting to get into this real flying world. I would definitely recommend it though. Recommend it for any reason. Even if you just want to fly around with planes as if it's a game, then definitely get it. Although you're probably better off getting it for Xbox if you want it purely as a game. Yeah, so actually, if anyone wants to ask questions or anything, then now is probably the best time, since we're just cruising along, chugging along. Am I using a joystick? Yeah, I'm using the Thrustmaster T16000, 1600, whichever one that is. But I'd love the new Airbus side stick. The new Thrustmaster side stick. I know it's pretty much the same as this 1600, but it just looks cool. And I do fly Airbus a lot more than I do Boeing, so would I play Minecraft? Not really, not on the channel. The thing with Minecraft, I've got to really want to play it badly, like have a real urge to play it, and I just don't get that a lot. My son plays Minecraft a lot, religiously. Right, so you can now remove your seatbelts and freely walk around the cabin, since there's no turbulence whatsoever because there's barely any wind, and we're at cruise. We're at a nice cruise. I think what I'll do is I'll just change different views from time to time. Can we actually move this view? Oh, it's drone cam, so obviously nope, can't move that. We shall make this a little bit smaller though. Is that as small as it goes? That's about as small as it goes, I think. We'll keep that down there just in case we need it for anything. Am I a pilot in real life? No, I am definitely not a pilot in real life. I've never flown a real life plane. I've flown remote control planes a lot. Remote control planes. Oh, I've just noticed a really cool feature as well. The engines actually have wobble. It's only slight, but you notice the engine bounce. It has a bit of a wobble, as well as the wing. Yeah, I'm not a real pilot, unfortunately. I'd love to get me lessons, but a bit out of my price range. Fuel low, 100 above. What? Descend and maintain flight level 230. Oh, that's not me. Sorry, I keep getting confused here. When these buttons go faded, I always think that they're calling me. They're not. Fuel's low. Fuel is, as Simbrief said, I would need. Just imagine this carries a lot of fuel, and we're not doing that big of a trip. Is this the A37800. No, this is the
and maintain flight level 180.
78710. Yeah, Dreamliner. The Dream Boy. Where did I learn aviation terms and how to do all this? Years of flight sim. I've sunk well over about 4,000 hours into flight simulators over my time. So yeah, that's definitely where. How do I work on? Not sure what you mean. Low fuel, no, the fuel should be fine. SimBrief has given me a number and I input that number. So it should be fine. It should be. I mean, that's what SimBrief gives us. It's the number SimBrief give. I'm sure it's meant to be okay. Do I think premium is justified? Yes, I really do think premium is justified.
12 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 14,000 feet, Airbus A20M. Report them in sight.
For the extra stuff you're getting, you would pay about £100 for additional anyway. High comparison, welcome to the stream.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, Airbus Romeo, Quebec Lima.
Where do I work? I can't really state that in the stream because, you know, can't dox myself. What GPU do I have? All the specs should be in the description. I'll just make it easier for you.
Generic Delta Papa Mike descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
So before, when we lost connection to the internet, that was only because I've got live traffic on, so that's why it was telling us that I had no connection. This camera angle's as if it's like the plane itself in real life. The 787s actually have this camera on board for looking through your TV monitor on the back of the chairs, which is pretty cool. Keep the streams coming. Do you enjoy streams rather than quick videos? Just out of curiosity. I prefer to do streams because then, you know, I get to talk to you guys, but obviously streams are a lot longer. %15 fuel. Yeah, I don't know. It should be fine, man. If SimBrief said 17% fuel was capable of getting us there, I think we should believe SimBrief. Or was it 19% I had originally? Something like that. I mean, we've traversed the UK and not spent that much fuel. And we haven't got too far to go. About an hour and a half or something like that. Request increase, no thanks. Should I keep the map on the screen like this? Would that be handy for you to see? relaxing. Like ASMR. Yeah, this could be ASMR, couldn't it? Someone starting the ASMR channel of just flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator and whispering into the microphone. ULG, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad you can all join. Also, I want to know like best times for streams and stuff, because obviously at the minute I'm just streaming whenever's best for me. But if there's a better time I can do these streams, then I'd love to know. See there, the audio doesn't go on unless I've got this window active, and then it does the text to speech. So I don't know, maybe I've broke something, or maybe it's a bug. Personal favourite plane in the sim has to be the A320. I love Airbus. Can you crash two planes? No. Unfortunately, as soon as you crash, you just get a black screen of death, and you have to restart. Whoa. I think we just got a change in weather there. Really kicked our speed back, didn't it? Sounds are amazing though. How did I fix it? I didn't fix it, believe it or not. It's still broken, the ATC window. It's still muted for some reason. It's muted until I click on the window and then it comes back, and then I don't know. You've got the muted ATC too. Come on, have some cockpit views sometimes. Yeah, it's just cockpit is a bit laggy at the moment. This plane is not very well optimized, so I didn't want the stream to be a bit jittery for you guys. I can leave it on for a little bit. After this flight, can you try from my airport? Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I'm adding it to the list. I'm making a list of requests, and I'll try and work my way through them at some point. Contact Paris Centre. Nice, we're tuning into a new airspace. I think I want to learn how to use the VATSIM as well. I think VATSIM will be really cool for streams. Can you fly the Antonova? No. How does the marketplace work? It's just like an inbuilt shop. It's pretty simple, to be honest. No remise? I'm not sure what that means. Thanks, Josh. Make sure you subscribe then if you're new and you haven't already. How long is this flight? I think we've got about an hour and a half left. It's probably been half an hour to 40 minutes now. I lose track of time. Oh, we're getting another gust of wind there. We've actually got 22 knot tailwind, so hopefully we'll get there quicker. Will I go island hopping? That is a good one. I want to do some like bush flying and things like that in the X Cub. I think that would be cool. Ship all to somewhere far. That would be nice. The only trouble with doing long flights is obviously getting the time to stream them, or getting the time to record them anyway. So I only really do short hops, or reasonably short hops. That's the reason I like the A320 so much. Oh yeah, I've just seen your message about... yeah. Exactly what I've just said. Sorry. I do apologise for not understanding what you mean. I'm still not sure. Schiphol, Rotterdam. Yeah, the properties are only about 40 miles apart, are they? In real life? Obviously, I don't mean in real life. I mean, obviously, you know. Speaking of Amsterdam, it's only up there. It's only up the road. The shadows that are cast over the ground, that's another next gen element that they added. I just love that. So if you didn't know, this flight's in real time, real weather as well, just for anyone that didn't know. We'll try a different view. We'll try that for a bit. Right. Will the game run on the OG Xbox One? I doubt it. Well, I don't know. Probably will, but I don't think... I'm not sure if they're releasing it for the Xbox, the older generations. Is autopilot working? It's working to an extent. It's working fairly good. It's working enough for a default aircraft. That's what I can see here. About 40-minute drive in the car. That's not bad. You're 11-year-old. Okay. Airplanes do it as a mid-stop. Really? I would have thought it would just be a train line between them. I wouldn't have thought that people actually fly between them two airports. Do I suggest purchasing the game after bug fixes? No, definitely not. I would just get it now, get into it and wait them out. There's no groundbreaking bugs or anything like that. I would just get it and enjoy it. Extreme environments, that would be cool, yeah. Can you play it online? Yes, you can play online. It's kind of it's sort of a... I don't know how to describe it. It's like jump in, jump out session. It's like you're always in an online session. Unless... I mean, you can turn on public multiplayer, or you can... Oh, what's happened? Don't say it's crashing. Don't say you're going to crash. Nope, I think we're just loading in the next part of the map. Yeah, you've just got a friends list. I'll quickly show you. You've got a friends list, and you just see who's online, and you can jump in and fly with them and stuff like that. pretty easy. You're playing SFS and watching the stream. Nice. What happens when you crash is in Crash the Airplane, it just goes to black screen and you have to restart. There's not much to it in the crash physics department. Which is sad, but also, I guess, they're aiming it as a simulator, so you're not meant to crash. It's done by the airlines itself. That's pretty crazy. So that would just be included with the one ticket. If you go there and then you have to do that extra stop. Fly the biggest plane. This is the biggest plane. I love watching the wing flex. Don't know if that's weird, but crash safety has been there since 9/11. Okay, I suppose, yeah, they don't want people posting stuff with their simulator doing the wrong things. Destination ETA. Let's have a look. I don't know if I'll be able to find out. I don't know if it tells you on the control. This is all new from a normal FMC. This is crazy different. Route data. Route. I don't know what I've done there. I've pressed the wrong thing and seem to have gone off. That's for the radio, so that's not an actual FMC. Legs, go back to legs page. About 1,000 nautical miles away. I'm not totally familiar with the computer on this and everything. Is that our time left? That can't be our time left. Oh no, that's actually how long I've spent in the sim when I was setting up the live stream and everything. Never mind. We'll leave it at that for now. Save costs. Ah, okay, that's fair enough. Useless info, but I'm glad I know about it. It's an interesting little fact. People say flight sims is boring during flight times. Not when you're streaming. Definitely not boring when you're streaming and you've got people to talk to. I suppose your wing could fall off in flight, you'll just not know about it because you'll just get a black screen and it'll come up saying that you've had wing damage. Do I know where I'm going? Yeah, I know where I'm going. Don't get us to pronounce the airport, because I can't pronounce that. Hang on, I've got a way of figuring this out. I'm just having a look at some live traffic data here on my phone. We're basically going to Rome. That's the top and bottom of it. We'll be flying right over the centre of Rome on our approach. The airport... Yeah, it's actually the Leonardo da Vinci National, but it's got that weird name, so I can't pronounce that. Are there any options to manually fail a part from the menu? Yeah, you can put a failure on any part of the flight. Hi Ritesh. Ritesh. Sorry, butchered. How's the GPU holding up? It is doing okay. It's a lot better without the streaming software running, obviously, which sucks. I'm just trying to optimize it to get the best stream and the best quality settings, and I'll get there at some point. I'm currently running at 35 frames per second, 35 to 40 when I'm outside. Desktop specs are in the description, Crank. Please keep your comments kind of relative as well. Ritesh, go read the community page on my channel. I've put a post up today. Go read that, and then come back. Is it me, or is the sound of the wind actually picking up? I'm not sure how loud is the game volume loud enough for you guys? I'm gonna check the wind speed actually. 28 knot tailwind. That's not too bad. Have I experienced much lag? Only really when streaming or recording. The rest of the time it's pretty much 35 FPS. It's just stuttery. Like what if I turn the view, it stutters a little bit. I'm sure Microsoft are working on that. They're a bit harder work on that. Well, we'll leave it at that. That looks like a good shot. No, the different versions of the game are purely just additional aircraft and airport sceneries. It has no other impact on the game. So the standard game would look exactly the same as the premium game, just the premium game would have more aircraft and airport scenery. When I reach Milan, you'll give a wave out the window. Nice. I'll give you a wave back from up in the sky. You know what it actually looks like right now? It just looks like a Bourne commercial, doesn't it? That is what. Oh, some heavy cloud going on down there. That's some pretty poor weather. From blue skies, nice 30-degree heat or something, to overcast, rainy, cloudy. 100% watching to like ratio. I haven't seen how many's watching and how many's liked, to be honest. I've only got the chat window open, so I can't see how many's watching. 22 to 21. Nice. 22 viewers. These streams have got more viewers than anyone I've ever had on any other stream. Sorry, Unholy. I'm gonna make videos on what I enjoy doing. And that's that. End of story. I told you our fuel would be fine. Look at that, we're still on 15%. It would only drop to 15% when we're just off the coast of the UK, coming into France. So our fuel is definitely fine. But we've still got quite a ways to go. We've probably just come about half. EGCC, where's the EGCC? There we go. We've probably just come about halfway by now, I would say. Just less than half. Just less than halfway. I'll be going big in a few days. What, the channel will be growing big? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, sure thing, Unholy. I'll keep it in mind. Cyclecam views. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm just enjoying the view. Let's try an underbelly view for a little while. It would be cool if there was some sort of I'm not sure if there is an automated way of cycling the cameras. No, I don't think there is. That would be a cool little feature. Why can't you play a flight sim? Is it the download, man? How long's left on your download? What's the mega mod for IL2? I've never heard of that. Downloading now. Welcome to the streamers. Are you excited to play? Autopilot works 90% of the time, yeah. Pretty much good. Thanks for streaming. No, thanks for watching. I mean, you guys make the streams. Geordie, motorbike lessons. Nice. I've got my full license. Yeah, I actually watch Squirrel's videos. I'm a big fan of Squirrel. Move the Java wall. Ah, right, unlimited aircraft. Whoa, Crank, thanks very much for the $4.99 donation there. That was incredible. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining as well. There, look at that. You can see the engine shake here. Now, tell me another sim where it simulates engine shake. Oscar Chan, thank you very much for your subscription as well. Much appreciated. What am I riding? I ride a Suzuki Bandit 600cc. Black and gold. Is there an inside view? Yes, there is. Is in inside the cabin? There we go, there's behind the wing one. And there is also in front of the wing one. Which is really cool. I've never known a default aircraft have internal views. Gotta leave for a while. No worries, man. Just join back when you can, if you can. I'll catch up on the landing when we're done. What's with the oh my god, Geordie? Is that a good oh my god? Like flying on holiday, yeah. You're all my passengers. It's amazing. Yeah, it's a decent bike, I love it. It sees as well, it sees as well. Anything you want that the sim should have added? Liveries. Please add liveries. I'm not sure what they're doing with liveries because there's been no, at least as far as I know, there hasn't been any. There's none on the marketplace, and I'm not sure how you make custom liveries. I think they might be joining the marketplace soon, to be honest. Oh my god, for the bike, yeah. A good one. What bike are you thinking of getting, Geordie? Can you run the game high settings with 16 gig of RAM? Yes. When I had it on high settings, the memory never really went over 12 gigabytes of usage. On high settings. Now on medium settings I don't really go over 9 gigabytes of RAM. Scenarios with you in chat, unruly passengers. What sort of like role playing, being on a real flight sort of thing? Thanks, Jason. Currently being licensed. Yeah, I had a look online for information about it, but I couldn't seem to find anything about what was going on with the liveries. I knew they were obviously going to be coming because, I mean, FSX kind of had liveries. So I knew they'd deliver us some liveries, but we will see what it looks like. Will be a nice addition. I'd like to be able to create my own as well. We are getting some, I think we're getting some side wind here now. Oops, wrong view. No, we're still getting a 32 tailwind. Go this view for a little bit. I love the addition of being able to have your tail number on the back there. Well, on the tail. Yes, role playing. I'm not sure. We'll see. Announced it on a stream a few days ago. Right, I didn't have time to check out that stream because I was too busy making content. Crazy enough. What's ETA? I'd say about an hour. An hour and a bit. I don't know where to find out the real ETA because I'm not used to this plane. Obviously, I'm just learning this. I'm used to Airbus. Live from South Africa, enjoying the flight. Thank you very much. Drink service is going on in the back. You can hear. You can't hear the clattering banging, but we'll imagine you can hear the clattering banging of the trolley dollies going down the aisles. Can you call them that? I don't think you can call them that anymore. A Cruiser Bob model. Nice. Yeah, that would be good. One of my mates actually wants to build his own bobber. So. Sportster, that is one sick bike. That's one sick bike. Ooh. Oh no, that's just, we're just turning on to the next waypoint. I thought there was an oscillation going on with the wind. Yeah, I've noticed there's already an option for liveries. I just didn't know when or where they'd be coming into it. Fuel's fine. We've got plenty of fuel. We're getting over half the way on what 3%? 3% fuel. So we've got more than enough. I did carry extra than what Sim told us to carry anyway. Sim brief. Keep doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think people seem to prefer the streams for Flight Sim than the pre-planned videos, so I think I'll just keep doing streams as much as I can, to be honest. Whenever and wherever I can. I'm going to actually check the waypoints and we'll see when we're going to be starting our descent. See what I mean about the cockpit? I'm not sure whether it's when you change view, it takes a while to load in, so that's why you get the stutters. I'm not sure. Look for Molus. Going to start our descent at just after Ben. just after bend. So just off the coast here, we'll be starting our descent. So that's okay. What's happened with this? Oh, is that our go? Is that our alternative? I believe that is our approach down there. I think that might just be our alternative route. But it's showing up on the map. Oh, we're over a nice patch of open sky to see from this view. Can't wait to get the game, yeah. I was absolutely over the moon when Microsoft ever so kind to provide us with a copy. It was amazing. Captain announcements would be cool. Here's one thing, a seatbelt light, Microsoft. I don't know how you couldn't include a little ding. It's all you needed to input into the game, a little ding on a switch. So if I've got one grudge with the game, it's that they didn't include the little ding. Oh my god, that does not sound right at all. But yeah, seatbelt sign and non-smoking sign is... Can't believe they had it off. Can you turn the hood off? I believe you can. But I like just keeping it on. I'm kind of worried. I'm not worried, but I'm kind of looking at this thinking, maybe SimBrief was a little bit wrong. Yeah, broken game, no seatbelt sound. $127 and no ding. Yeah, imagine if someone brought it onto the marketplace. Seatbelt sound. $29.99. Wonder if anyone would buy a seatbelt sound for 30 quid. I wonder. Do it. I don't think I've got the time to put into that. By the time I'd make it and release it, Microsoft would be like, oh, we added the ding. I wonder if it's listed as the most requested feature now that it's actually released and people see that it's not in. Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that. I love the addition of Marketplace. Because with the likes of X-Plane, you'd buy an add-on from a website, and then you'd go and buy a different add-on from a different website, and then you'd lose track of everything you've got, everything you had. You've got passwords for 20 different other websites, for different add-ons. Oh, it was a bit mental. Plan Me Armour DLC. Alright, okay. Interesting. I've not heard of that. By the way, did anyone answer whether the Sims volume was okay? If it needs to be a little bit louder, then it can be, I don't know. You bought one of the airports. Which one did you buy, Jason? I was looking at them myself and I was thinking, oh, it's so tempting when... That's the thing with the marketplace though, it's so tempting because it is so easy that we're just going to end up spending a lot of money on a simulator. Volume is fine, cool. I can leave that and never touch it again. Keep the volume the way it is. You don't need to buy airports, no, it's just... It's like X-Plane, it's just a scenery pack. If you want a more high definition, realistic airport that's not kind of auto-gen, then you can buy additional airports. Because remember, the premium version only comes with 40 airports, so there's still a lot of airports in the world that can get upgraded. Series on landing challenges, yeah, I've already tried the Courchevel, is that how you pronounce it? Challenge, if you want to check that out. That was the last video. I think that was uploaded today. It should have went out today. I'll switch up the view now. Get more of that engine shake. So yeah, thanks everyone that's joined to fly Robert this evening. Leeds Bradfords, yeah. That's the one I was going to get. I was thinking of it, but I don't know. I just didn't know. Do you think it's worth it? I've never been to the default Leeds airport yet. But do you think it's worth it for the marketplace version? We're descended? No, we're not yet. We're not descending for quite a few waypoints yet. We're still at our cruise. It's a fairly long flight to Rome. It would have been even longer in the A320. We should be there pretty soon. Kind of a pointless view, to be honest, that one. See the tail flickering there. Best game ever, yeah, it's the best game. It's the best sim game / game that I've played in a long time. Even the grass strands. Did they go and model every exact grass strand? That might be the first purchase then. I might buy Leeds Bradfords at some point. Jason, you should also add us on the should add us as a friend, and then we'd probably fly somewhere sometime. That'd be pretty cool to try out some multiplayer. It's a nice lake. Not sure what lake this is. Look at these mountains. This sim is just amazingly beautiful. My hard drive's going to get filled with screenshots at this rate. That's a steep bank, isn't it? Actually, isn't one of these Innsbruck? Or am I in the wrong location for Innsbruck? Oh, we are getting pushed around now, look at that. It's the first time I've really seen the how much the wind effects are playing. That was pretty cool. Oh my, we are getting really pushed around here. .54 knot tailwind, 57. Yeah, pretty heavy tailwind. Well, that's a good view. We'll drag that over there. Put that one over there for now. We'll have that view on for a little bit. Can you take parts of my previous videos? If it's not to upload, then what would the reason be? I mean, it's not that interesting. What's the username? It is the same as... Oh no, it's not the same as YouTube. Rob321 launch. It should be. Just upgraded to 2080 Ti. Wow, nice. You can play an Ultra. That is... I am jealous. The only reason I could do a small upgrade was because I didn't want to spend too much money. So I only did a little hop. But when I upgraded the GPU, I realised I needed a new power unit, so hence why I go for a little bit of a cheaper one. Wow, this turbulence here. Right everyone, get your seatbelts on, because this is about to go down. Keep on looking on the videos offline. Alright, okay, that's fine. I think YouTube has a feature to download videos offline anyway. Hi info. Yeah, you can travel wherever you want. Do you want that as a request? I'll put that down as a request. Keep track of the requests. Actually, Geordie, it's more GPU focused than CPU. My CPU is doing barely anything at the minute. It's mainly just focusing on streaming. It's GPU that's doing everything. Because you live in Calcutta. Yeah, that's cool. I'll write that down as a request. Yeah, no rush, Jason. It's not like I can do anything while I'm flying anyway. So no rush up on the request there. Inside wing, window seat, yeah. Ooh, look at that. We'll go to this one. I think that one's a bit better. How many? Ooh, we're really getting thrown around going over these mountains here. The code's just linked to your Microsoft account, so wherever you put your Microsoft account, you can download it. I'm sure that'll be how it works. As many times as you want to upload it onto your computer, as long as you've got your Microsoft account. I think they've literally just modelled the inside. When I was having a look through before on the drone cam, it is just this panel that's modelled inside, and the other side is just that panel. I think it's just for performance reasons. They don't really want to model the whole cabin when they don't have to. Not for a default aircraft anyway. Can you find your house in the game? Yeah. You can find your house and landmarks. They might not look exactly like they do in the real life counterparts, but you can find them. Can we see the real view? Yeah. How about we'll go back to this. Whoops. We'll put them like that, I think, for now. Right. Yeah, that's probably why we're getting all this turbulence here, because obviously the wind's circulating from the mountains and then it's just going to spiral up in the air above the mountains. I'm guessing that's what causes this turbulence. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything, so he's stuck on it downloading at 80.40 gig. Or the maxed it. I noticed when I was downloading, it doesn't change how long's left or anything. It just literally displays a number of what you're downloading, and then the bar keeps it going. I'm not sure. I don't know how to explain it. It won't be stuck. It shouldn't be stuck. It'll keep going. It just takes a while. What are my specs? Specs are in the description.
Generic Delta Juliet Golf traffic alert. 10 o'clock, less than 1 mile, flight level 350 generic. Report them in sight.
London landmark pack on the marketplace. Yeah, it's just an improved version of London, I guess. So actually we're not that far from our top of descent here. What I am going to do before we do start our approach, I think, since the lavatory's open, there's no one in use, I'll go try the lavatory. Right, I am back. Hopefully nothing went wrong while I was away. Where we're going to Rome. Leonardo da Vinci International. FPS is on the outside view, sitting around 35. Nice, thank you very much Infometrics for the kind super chat there. That is awesome, thank you very much for your support. By the way, on the airport, already modded in. Ah, right, okay. That's interesting, so maybe British Airways is going to be one of the liveries that comes. This, the microphone is back on, isn't it? I'm not just talking to myself. Nice, thank you very much, Geordie, for that kind donation. That's absolutely crazy, the support we're getting today. Thank you very much. This has been an absolute pleasure to stream today. And I'm glad I've been an entertaining captain. Yeah, definitely. I've noticed the 787 has a lot more frame issues than the A320. Mic is on. Oh, thanks. Good. I thought I was just talking away to myself because I'd muted it while I went to the toilet. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Thanks, Info. I will try my best to keep it up. Just bought the game. Says you need Xbox Live. No, you don't need to pay a monthly fee. It is literally just, I think you might, maybe you haven't got the Xbox beta app downloaded on your system and you need to install that. Check that out if you haven't got that. Geordie, it doesn't matter how much it is greatly appreciated, no matter how small. It could be a penny and I'll be very grateful. Thank you very much. The game is super laggy. Yeah, it's... I'm still reading 35 to 40 frames per second. It's just stuttering when I try and move the camera. I don't know. And as soon as I go in the cockpit, it goes crazy. Takes a lot of GPU on the cockpit. Yeah. This plane really... I think this plane's probably the worst optimised That's why I'll happily play with the A320 all day. All day. I just wanted to give this one a go. I haven't flown this one yet. Haven't tried the 747 either. I don't know how well optimised that is. Which app? It's the Xbox Beta app. Just type in Xbox app on Google and it should come up. Thank you very much for gaming tutorials for doing the super chat there as well. That's absolutely amazing. Again, just very thankful for all the support. Honestly, you guys are just blowing us away with how amazing this is. Oops, I forgot I'd left that open. Let's close that so we can see the map. So we're nearly at our descent point here. Now I don't know how this is going to work. Every time it stutters like that, where it's loading in a new section of scenery, I get so frightened that it's just going to explode and crash. Oh my god, the weather here is not great. I'm not flying into the best of weather. Why is it not an Xbox? I think they're waiting for the next generation of Xbox. Thank you very much for Jason Lives, whichever you want to say it, for the subscription. Thank you very much. Man, you guys have been so kind today. Hello Aeroplane Niner, welcome to the stream. Mark, the marketplace is only in-game. You can only access the marketplace from in-game. It's just like an in-game marketplace, like an in-app purchase kind of thing. So I'm not sure if the VNav's going to automatically do this. Have we still got the VNav? Oh, why is the frame so bad in the cockpit? VNav's still engaged. So I don't know if it's automatically going to start us on a descent or not. It should. Still got a 56 knot wind. If VNav's working, it should automatically start our descent. You should be able to. You can purchase the sim from the Windows Store or Steam. That's where you can get it from. I mean, if you were wondering. This is not the good weather to be flying into, is it? Yeah, if you got it on Steam, then it's probably just because you haven't got the Xbox app installed. Go onto the Windows Store and type in Xbox. That's probably your best bet. If you open the Windows Store, type in Xbox, and then download the app, and it'll sign you in. Where you're downloading it from daily? If you download from the Windows Store, then it's a lot quicker. It is 10 times quicker. This is some high cloud layer, isn't it? This is a high ceiling cloud, this. There goes the scenery. We should start with descent soon anyway, so we'll be descending through it. You got from the Windows Store. Downloading really slow. Have you got anything else running in the background that might be downloading? It is coming out on Xbox, but probably it's next gen Xbox, because it would make it a lot better if it just came out in the next generation with better hardware. It is not going to run very smoothly on an Xbox One. It was the Xbox app, yeah, nice. I thought it might be. Windows is a bit funny sometimes with connections to accounts and things. Been trying to download for 6 hours. Are you using a Wi-Fi connection or have you got Ethernet? What accent do I have? I am Macam. Myself. I don't even notice I'm saying it like that. I feel like I'm saying it normal, but that's just the way I was brought up, I guess. How was the scenery around Manchester? It was okay. I'll be happy to get a Marketplace pack for that. That's all I'm saying. Alright, okay, it probably is because the servers are going to be overloaded, everyone trying to download it today. You thought you'd wasted €70, yeah. I'd be a bit frustrated as well if I downloaded it and it wasn't working. Favourite plane is the A320, hands down. I've always been an Airbus lover. Well, I mean, I used to like the 737s, but there's not one in the game, so A320. Does anyone actually fly helicopters in simulators? I don't think I've ever flown the helicopter in the simulator. Have the autopilot issues been sorted? Pretty much sorted now. It works about 90% of the time. Sometimes it can be a little bit funky. But no, today's flight has been working brilliant on the autopilot, so yeah, right. When do we need to start descending? Obviously EGCC is going to let us know, but So coming up on the next waypoint after betting that, it's going to start asking us to descend here. So we'll wait a second, we'll wait till we get past this waypoint and then we'll see what's happening. Oh no, oh there we go. I don't know why it does that random, it just stops. It must load in the next chunk of big scenery or something like that. Just got here, how long have I been flying? Welcome Paul, welcome to the stream. I've been flying for about, oh I don't even know, I've lost track of time. About 2 hours I think. Might be 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours. How long's the stream been running? That's how long I've been flying. So they're going to be adding in more planes. They're going to be adding marketplace planes, so third party aircraft basically. You're not keen on helicopters, Jason? No, neither am I, to be honest. I'm not even keen on RC helicopters because they're just incredibly difficult to control. Seven Wonders of the World, yeah, I think that's what I did as well. Thanks for the sub, Daily. Thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. ETA, we're about to start descending, hopefully. If everything's going okay. Here we go. Oh no, we're just changing frequency. We are about to start descending, so it wouldn't be too much longer. Probably about 20 minutes, half an hour, till we get down on the ground. And everyone judges on me poor landing. Do I need to start descending? I kind of want to hold off for ATC to do it, to tell me. Yeah, the blue bar does take a while. It helps if you've got it on an SSD. There we go, 350.
Generic November X-ray Alpha traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile, 13,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic November X-ray Alpha traffic alert. 6 o'clock less than 1 mile, 13,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain flight level 350 Robert Tree 21.
2400? Is that a good descent rate, do you think? Oh, that. Oh, we're diving now. Why is it diving so quick? That was strange. Really satisfying, require patience. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't bother trying to restart the game because you're gonna waste the time you've waited for it to load in the first place. I think we should decrease that a bit more actually. What height do we need to be before we get to the next waypoint? 28. I think this is as good as anything descent rate. Probably not strong enough, to be honest. How do I Progress. Next page, please. Do you not want to show me the next page? Don't think it really wants to show us. We'll just keep it on legs. I'm not 100% sure on what's working on this. We're nearly at 3.5, what they told us. Why is it so stuttery? It's still saying I'm getting 25 to 30 frames here. 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 270 Robert 321.
Cool, cool. I wonder how well the aircraft manages speed here as well. This is going to be an interesting one. Remember guys, I haven't flown this plane yet. This is the first time, so go easy on me. And if you've got any tips and tricks, just let us know as soon as. It's nice seeing rainbows. Yeah, we actually got some double rainbow at the start of the stream when we took off. We actually saw a double rainbow. I was happy actually because the last couple of flights I've done, live weather didn't seem to be live weather. But yeah, today it was drizzling and stuff in game, and that's what it's actually like outside now, so it was really accurate today. You know what, now we're descending, the frames are actually getting a little bit better in the cockpit. So I hope everyone's got the seatbelts fastened, trays in the upright position, seat back and stored, ready for our landing, because it's going to be a hard one. Whenever you see street names, you're too low, pull up, yeah. That's a good tip. I will note that. I'm going to put a sticky note on the monitor saying if you see street signs, you're too low. I think that's a good tip to know. Oh, I need to get comfortable for the landing. I'm sitting uncomfortably because I was kind of just watching the stream chat. If you see the water evaporating. I didn't know that was a thing. The pappy lights I don't think are bright enough. I don't know whether it's a setting that I've got toned down, but the pappy lights didn't seem to be bright enough when I was checking them out before. When I've been landing before, sorry. We're going through some turbulent air here. But this is a beautiful cockpit, mind. I do really like the cockpit here. Right, what's our next? 210, yep. Not a problem.
Descend and maintain flight level 210 Robert 321.
How far out are we? Not far at all. I'm a bit worried about our speed, whether we should start speeding, slowing down. But we'll wait till we get closer to 10,000, I think. We'll keep the speed as is for now. BMK apparently, one of the members of the chat have said that they're currently getting licensed by the devs, so they'll be added shortly. And if not, they'll probably be in the marketplace at some point. Hopefully not for a price. I don't think I would pay for a livery. But when I've looked online, I couldn't find any information about it. What they were doing with them. So I'm guessing this is Rome over here, ahead of us. Oh, the cockpit does not want to have good FPS, does it? It really. Oh, if I sit at there, if I don't move the camera, it jumps up by about 5 FPS. It's whenever I move the camera, it acts a bit weird. We'll go for some looks outside anyway until we get our next. Instruction. At least we've. Oh, it's clear again. Clear skies. Dull but clear. What a magnificent simulator this is. Honestly. Incredible. Most popular dangerous airports? Yeah, I could give that a go. PC specs are in the description if you want to check them out. Ooh, we're going to get some more instructions here probably. Hopefully. Probably just wait till we get past this waypoint. There we go. We're coming, getting in some instructions here. Okay, clear to Alpha Tango Alpha Quebec.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 25 approach via Tango Alpha Quebec transition. Cleared to Tango Alpha Quebec Robert Tree 21.
It's leaving us quite high then. It's going to be pretty last minute and full on. All systems go when we get there, isn't it? This plane is beautiful. I hope they do optimize it soon because I'd love to keep flying this plane. It is absolutely beautiful. And the wing flex. We'll get some more quick views in here. Oh, one drone cam, aren't we? There we go. Let's get it inside cabin one. Is that ice building up? No. We can't be getting ice. It's got to be a shadow, hasn't it? Oh no, it's just part of the wing. Looked a bit dodgy from the cabin. Oh no, wait. Is that an issue with the skin? Yeah, it's not ice. I think it's just a texture issue going on there on the wing. But at least we're not going to be landing in thick cloud. I thought that's what was going to happen. I'm excited to get this big bird on the ground. Hopefully it's gonna go well. Oh, imagine if I just destroy the landing gear in black screen. 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Robert Tree 2-1.
Are you gonna manage this speed automatically or not? Don't know how well it manages speed. Yeah, oh my god, what is going on? As soon as I move the camera, that's when the frames seem to just destroy themselves. Where are you heading? Please see you're going to be turning to the left. It's not following that line that was there before, is it? Can I get a vector, please?
Rome Center, Robert Tree 2-1 requesting vector to next waypoint. Robert Tree 2-1 continue to Charlie Mike Papa turning and following heading 065.
Right, what is going on? It's going to start turning us back now. No, we want... Thanks for the sub. Thank you very much for this subscription there. How do I delete? Where's... I'm not used to this FMC. It is so different. I don't know why it's took us down there to turn around. Put you in there. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe that was intended. But I'm not 100% sure what was going on. Maybe this is a bit of a bug, or I've done something wrong. One of the two.
Airbus Alpha Tango, Quebec descend and maintain 15,000 feet.
Actually, that's not me. That's fine.
Tango, Quebec descend and maintain 17,000 feet.
Right, I'm going to have to reduce our speed here. Speed intervention. Really need to get below 250 now. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat as much. I'm just taking some concentration. Maybe that was planned on the route. I don't know how to divert. Use heading mode. That's going to be just a lot more difficult though. I could use heading mode. 065. I think we might just use heading. Oops. Setting the bank angle there. 065, wasn't it? 065. Why does it go fast and then slow? Turn head mode on. Yeah, we're gonna have to vector ourselves manually instead of the autopilot here. We'll turn off the map for now. Right. I'm sorry to hear about that. Best wishes. Thanks for that, Jason, for that little description on where people can get the information. Still going. Good job, Rob. Yeah. We're still going. We're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, we're just going to have to vector ourselves. Blow that up a little bit so we can see better. And we're coming right in on a sunset approach as well. This is going to be nice. Right, we'll blow 10,000, put our landing lights on. Where's the brightness? Master brightness. Whoops. Turn on brightness control. Turn that up. Oh well, we'll see if that worked. I don't think it did work. Where's the floodlights? The heaters. Oh, we should be okay. For brightness, it'll be fine. Perform the checklist. It doesn't have a landing checklist. It only goes as far as starting the engines and after you've started the engines, and that's as far as it goes from there, unfortunately. There doesn't seem to be any other checklist. That's not us. Don't worry about that. Let's forget about that one. Whoa, what is loading in? I'm guessing the airport's only going to be over here somewhere. We can't be far. So maybe it was intended that we were meant to turn around there. I don't know. The flight plan was a little bit weird. Because remember at the start, if you've been here from the start, at the start it had a line joining the two. It had a line down here for some reason. Didn't quite know why. Right, we'll try and match. Try and match our line in now. Best we can. There we go. Should hit that check marker. Oh, it's a bit bumpy. Definitely some scenery loading going on here. The concentration right now is next level. Trying to fly a plane that I've never flown before, and then also trying to do it well. So excited for landing. Yeah, me too. Whoops. It's been a long time waiting. Okay, we'll turn in a little bit. Make sure we hit that waypoint. Oh, we're on the glide slope. So maybe we were meant to turn around there. I don't think we would have descended in time. LNAV's not on. That's probably half the reason. There's only VNAV on. Oh no, that's because I changed it to head mode. Never mind. Yeah, we're approaching Rome. That's where... This is Rome, I do believe.
127.905 for Robert 321. Rome approach Robert 321 is out of 6,000 feet for 5,000 feet.
Well, that was confusing. What were you just trying to say? (2982). There we go. And we'll line this up again. We're still on the glide here. We'll give approach mode an attempt. It's working. We'll see how well that works. Lining us up and everything. We look lower than 5,000 feet, don't we? That is a nice shot though, across the lake there. Not sure what lake that is. If anyone's from Rome, let us know what lake that is. Anyone from Italy, sorry. So I'm guessing this is the outskirts of Rome here. Reduce speed, yes, thank you. Thank you so much for pointing that out. We'll go 190. I'm not sure what the minimums are for this. We'll start bringing in a notch of flaps. How do you arm the speed brake? Is that armed? Not sure how you arm a speed brake in Bowen. If you could let us know, please. We'll put auto brakes to 3. This is a big bird, after all. Alright, thanks. Thanks for the lake update, Gecko. Right, we're low. Right, we need to start. Oh no, down, down, down. Put vertical speed on. Get our speed down. Sorry, our start descending. Because we're dropping off that glide slope there. Want to stay on that. We'll also start our bank turn. Whoops! I really wish there was a way of disabling
Robertry 21 descent and maintain 3,000 feet.
disabling the zoom when you're trying to scroll on stuff, because it can be fairly annoying. Bring this speed down a little bit more. Do 170. Try and get this localizer. Try and get captured on that. And then we can activate approach.
Contact Fiumicino Tower on 127.625 when inbound. Tower on 127.625 Robertry 21. Fiumicino Tower Robertry 2112 miles east inbound.
Ready for a butter landing, no pressure. Oh, it's not going to be butter. Runway 25, okay. At least we know what our heading is. I'm going to zoom in the range here. Get our descent rate a little bit higher. Get some more flap. I'm not used to the flaps in Bourne because Airbus has literally got 3 flap settings. And that's you done. Oh god. Right, we've got the localizer. Can we put approach on, see what it's going to do? Oh, it is diving. That's what it's going to do. Right, we'll get the gear down. Now we're at 2500. Close this map, we don't need that anymore. Don't need the ATC window. Chime the cabin for seatbelt check. Make sure everyone's in the seat. I really want butter on the bread, but you know, we can't have everything in these flights. Oh, there's the runway. I'm looking at this river. That's the runway. Whoa, what is going on? It's loading in the airport. That is what's happening. Stop loading the airport. Approach mode is doing well though. I have to admit, approach mode is doing well. How much flaps? We'll go for a bit more on the old flapometer. Have this view. Just sit up a little bit. No, I'm not too keen on that. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll pull the power back to match. We'll disengage there. Now we're all trimmed up, ready to follow her in. Oh, you know one thing I forgot to do? Before I started the flight, I forgot to remap the reverse thrust. So we're not going to have any reverse thrust today. Because Silly old me, forgot to remap the control for it. Anyway. Battery lights are looking good. We've got a little bit too high. Get over the centre line, please. Still high. Past the touchdown markers, but never mind. Oh, it's not trimmed well. Oh no. No, we're going around. The ground effect there was insane.
Fiume Tower Robert Tree 2-1 is going missed. Robert Tree 2-1 contact Rome approach on 127.905.
What is going on with power? I've lost power. There we go.
127.905 for Robert Tree 2-1. Rome approach Robert Tree 2-1 is missed approach at Fiume.
Start bringing them up.
Robert Tree 2-1 climb and maintain 6,700 feet.
6,000, yeah, it's going to guide us in again. So that's fine. Oh no. That is not what I wanted. Land at sea. Okay, you're going to have to vector me in. Autopilot dude. ATC dude. We'll go full flaps up. Oh. This bird just did not want to sit on the ground. It really did not want to sit on the ground. That was crazy, the amount of ground effect that we were getting there on that. Landing. That's something that I'm not used to on X-Plane. Are we going to have to vector ourselves around here? Published.
Rome approach Robert Tree 2-1 is missed approach at Fiume.
I think we're just going to have to... Whoa, what is going on here? We're going to have to just take ourselves round. Well, at least we can enjoy the views a little bit longer. There is that as a plus. Let's speed up. I've just realised that we've got our speed high still. Low. We'll go 220. Flaps are up anyway. Mr. Approach published. Do we try that?
Rome approach Robert Tree 2-1 flying the Fiume ILS runway 25 published missed approach.
Wait.
Robert Tree 2-1 roger. Fly published missed approach. Advise reaching 3,000 feet for further instructions.
3,000 feet. Okay, well you've threw a curveball in there, haven't you? Yeah. Let's get a vector.
Rome approach Robertry 2-1 requesting vector to next waypoint. Robertry 2-1 turn right heading 320 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Oh no, that's me speed. What am I doing?
Turn right heading
The pressure is now getting to me.
maintain 3,000 feet Robertry 2-1.
What, we're heading 320. Turn right heading 320. I think that's left. You need to get your left and rights the right way around. It's going to take us on this whole loop again, isn't it? Right, I'm going to have to get the brightness sorted out in here. Where's the floodlight brightness? That is what I'm in need for. It's normally up on the overhead. Overhead, right. Okay, dome light, there we go. That's a little bit better. I'm liking that. ETA as soon as I can land. I'm just going to have to Ryanair it down onto the ground with a slam dunk. Jokes. I'm not going to slam dunk it. That would be insane.
Robertry 2-1 contact Rome center on 1 tree 1 decimal 1. Going to 1 tree 1 decimal 1 Robertry 2-1.
I think I'm like, this is literally our last chance, because after this chance I haven't got enough time to actually keep streaming. So this has to be our landing shot. Come on, vector me. I'm being too impatient here, but
Airbus Alpha Tango Quebec, you are 10 miles east of Fiume. Contact Fiume Tower on 127.625 when inbound. Robertry 2-1 turn right heading 320.
we're already on 320. Oh well, I was being too impatient.
Airbus Alpha Tango Quebec, you are 10 miles east of Fiume.
I guess we do have to just wait a second until he gives us further instruction. This is intense. I'm already on 320.
Tower on 127.625 Airbus Alpha Tango Quebec.
Turn head and select on. We are on head and select.
Tower on 127.625 Airbus Alpha Tango Quebec.
Some cabin and cockpit lights. Well, cabin lights are always dimmed for landing anyway, so don't think you would have cabin lights. Why can't you just chime that bell? There, the dome lights have worked pretty well. I think that'll do us for now. I don't want it to be too bright and take away from the screens. We'll take in some scenery while we're here, while we're on a missed approach. Some scenery of Italy at sunset. Let's go in the showcase and we'll get a nice nice wing view there. Imagine all the passengers that are peed off because they've just prolonged the flight another half an hour due to pilot inexperience. It's gonna wait till we get past Tango Alpha Quebec and then turn us in, I'm gonna guess. But it was better to do a go around than crash into the ocean, because if we'd have continued on that, we would have landed way too far down the line, and without reverse thrust we would have been straight off the runway, and that would have just been even more embarrassing than a poor landing. Right, come on, vector us. Vector, we need to get down. We need to get this bird on the ground. We can get a couple of notches of flaps in here. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh no. Flaps. There, we'll get 5 degrees. Finish with missed approach. No, because then he won't vector us in, will he? Let's try it.
Rome Center, Robert Tree 21 published. Missed approach ILS runway 25 at 3,000 feet. Robert Tree 21 climb and maintain 6,700 feet. Climb and maintain 6,700
Is that what we were meant to do?
feet, Robert Tree 21.
Are you going to climb or not? Vertical speed doesn't want to work. Vertical speed doesn't want to work. You know what? Let's just cancel this.
Rome Center, Robert Tree 21. Cancel IFR at this time. Robert Tree 21 IFR flight plan is cancelled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Ground Center, Robert Tree 21 is type Boeing B-78X 6 miles southwest of Lima, India, Oscar Echo. Request flight following.
I don't want to request a flight following.
Squawk 4346.
Let's...
Squawk 4346, Robert Tree 21. Robert Tree 21 radar contact 5 miles southwest of Lima, India, Oscar Echo 3,000 feet. Altimeter 29.84.
Come on, get on with it so I can
Copy, Robert Tree
request landing, please. Oh my god, what is going on here?
Fiumicino Tower, Robert Tree 21 is 44 miles northwest with Kilo to land.
Oh, he's automatically doing it.
Airbus Alpha Tango, Quebec, exit
It's a good job he knew what I was wanting.
Robert Tree 21 Fiumicino Tower. Enter left downwind runway 25. Altimeter 29.85, wind 273 at 7.
We're gonna have to just try and take this in ourselves.
Enter left traffic runway 25, Robert Tree 21. Airbus Alpha Tango, Quebec turn, next taxiway.
Still a ways out. Right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try and get this. Why is this not letting us increase our altitude? Vertical speed, please. Yeah, it's not. Our vertical speed isn't working.
Alpha Tango, Quebec, exit runway when able.
I'm not panicking, I'm pretty calm. I'm just wondering why this isn't working, the vertical speed. It's a bit odd. But anyway, we're going to use our... just going to cancel that so we don't have to faff with that. We're going to use our current waypoint that we already had so we can get our vectors ourselves. And there we go. We'll just run this in as such and hope for the best. Is there a shared cockpit with Co-op? I don't think there is a shared cockpit at the moment. Yeah, the flight director's on. They're both on.
Airbus Alpha Tango, Quebec, contact ground on 121.675.
At least the ATC's working again. Skip autopilot, just fly it in by hand the whole way. This is a big bird, I don't think I could do that. Not on my own.
121.675, Airbus Alpha Tango, Quebec.
Sun in the background there.
25.
Yeah, no, but it's not letting us increase vertical speed. Altitude hold 5,000. Increase vertical speed? Nope, that's not working. It wants to do it. It pitches the nose up a little bit. Is this for Android? No, it is definitely not for Android. I think an Android phone would literally blow up if it tried to run this. Hang on. It might be an issue with flaps here. Take these flaps off. Yeah. That was the issue. It was not wanting the flaps down. I bet it's going to start climbing now. I'll bring it down to 4,000. Go up to 300 knots. No, you've got to stay within 250 below 10,000 feet. You should know that. If there's anything I do know about being flying planes, is that you have to stay below 250 knots under 10,000 feet. We're not totally reckless. Fairly reckless, but not totally. It is still not climbing, is it? It really just doesn't want to climb. But why doesn't it want to climb? Never mind. Everyone in that little village there will be like, what? Jesus, what is going on with that plane? Why is it so low? Especially going over these mountains. What?
Fiumicino Tower, Airbus India, Yankee November Juliet, Victor, ready to go runway 25 IFR to Santiago.
You didn't know it was meant to be 250 knots? Yeah.
Yankee November Juliet, Victor, cleared for takeoff runway 25.
Right, now we should be golden.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 Airbus.
I think what we're going to do is come outside to check the trim before we disengage. Although no, I'll just trim it. I'll trim it straight away.
Fiumicino Tower, Airbus India, Yankee November Juliet, Victor, ready for IFR departure.
I might come in like this in the upper position, to be honest. It's going to make life easier.
Airbus India, Yankee November Juliet, Victor, hold short runway 25. Traffic is Airbus A20N on the runway.
You watch. We'll be like a roller coaster. Yeah. We'll get to in line with the runway perfectly on final, and it'll be like go around traffic on traffic on the runway. It'll be typical. It will be typical. Typical. That's what would happen. But we're coming in so nice on that approach as well. Oh, we've got plenty of fuel. Don't worry about fuel. That approach was coming in so well. And then I went and messed up the landing. Yeah, we've still got 12%. We started with 17 on 19%. Yeah, I've got all this stream to safely get into Italy, so you know. The whole of the stream want to safely get to Italy.
Fiumicino Tower, Airbus India, Yankee November Juliet, Victor, at runway 25 ready for takeoff IFR to Santiago.
Whoops, why is the Zoom so glitchy?
Yankee November Juliet, Victor, hold short runway 25. Traffic is Airbus A20N on the runway.
You don't see any grounding? Not sure what you mean. This vertical speed still doesn't want to play ball, does it?
Hold short runway
What,
2,
now it
November
works?
Juliet.
Oh my... What? Now it just decides to work when I click it off and back on again? Oh, we'll stick to 3000 now. How did that make sense? Bugs. I'm guessing bugs. It's getting so dark now. The sunset is coming in fast, isn't it? Look at that. Turn it off and back on again. Yeah, basic text. I should have just kept turning it off and back on and seeing if it would work. Hopefully the runway is going to be clear, because it sounds like there's been some traffic going on. If I have a look here, where's the traffic? Can't see any. Yeah, landing lights are on. We'll start dropping this speed. Oh, zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. What? There we go. And sit up again. Right, please don't zoom us out this time. Put 190 for now. Get some flaps in. And we'll be flapping, you know? We be flapping. Feel like you've seen it before, yeah. It's funny that, isn't it? I feel like I've seen this same route and everything. Strange. Maybe we've flown this approach before, have we? Can't quite remember. But approach mode did such a good job though, didn't it? Yeah, you always need flaps. You always need a good set of flaps. Yeah, I was surprised how well approach mode worked, to be honest. Didn't expect that to work so well. Right, we're going to drop this speed because otherwise things are going to get crazy fast. Flaps. .15-degree bank, that would be fine. Don't want to turn on too quick. .150 knots. More flaps. Here we go. Runway should be on our right. I mean, it's a good sunset, but the frames are starting to tank a little bit. Here's Rome. If anyone wanted to see Rome. Let's have a quick... Look out the window there. Nice. At least we got to see Rome on our little loop around. Right, I want to turn this in. Once the localizer picks it up, I'm going to arm approach mode again. Yep. Let's get approach mode on. Approach mode on. There we go. Let's take control. There's the runway. Let's go around 1, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. Not 3.
2500.
Gear down. Whoops, almost forgot. Now look at that for a screenshot. That is a pretty cool screenshot, is it not? Best wishes, yeah. I think I'm going to need them. Lower ourselves down again. Oh, it's loading the airport. Please stop. Well, at least we've got clearance anyway.
Cleared to land runway 25 Robert Tree 21.
Does it not want to drop that throttle a little bit more? Although it doesn't really like 145, does it? Let's go 150 then. Oh, and just seeing the sun dip over the horizon there. That was pretty cool. Right, okay, should I disengage? Or should I just let it auto land? I don't know. Come on. Let's disengage. Turn off. I've got no throttle control. This is a bit annoying.
400.
Why have I got no throttle? Oh, there. Dear me. I was concentrating so much on trying to get me throttle back, it was not wanting to stop. And the trim, it just started trimming all the way back. Like, oh my god. Come on, don't overrun, don't overrun. Don't overrun, don't overrun. How do we get these reverses on? There we go.
Robertry 2-1 turn, next taxiway.
That was a stressful landing, honestly. Oh my god. Let's evacuate this runway. Come on, get moving. Reverses are still in.
Robertry 2-1 exit runway when able.
Come on. There we go. Now reverse knows how to activate. Well, that was kind of annoying. But I mean, for a first landing in a plane I've never flown, where the autopilot, the auto throttle, I couldn't figure out how to get off, so I was stuck at 150 knots regardless. So that's the reason I ended up having to go around, because I was stuck in auto throttle. And then obviously reverse thrust doesn't work. So stressful.
Robertry 2-1 contact ground on 122.125.
Now trying to turn this beast of a craft.
122.125 Robertry 2-1.
But dear me. At least we're down. We're safe. We're in Italy. And I'm thankful that there's no replay mode, because I would not want to watch the replay of that. I honestly thought the disconnect on the autopilot would disconnect auto throttle as well, because it does on Airbus. Because it makes sense that when you disengage the autopilot, it's going to disengage the auto throttle, but obviously not on this. Let's get it. Sorry, taxi lights, strobe off, lights off. Let's get the flaps all the way up. Can you land in a field? Yeah, you can land in a field if that's what you really want. You can take off in a field if you want to. Right, so let's get the APU started. Although there was no reason we really need the APU, but for pretend's sake, we'll see where we go around flight. Can you land on water? Yes, you can. There's actually a plane that allows you to land on water, the Icon A5. And here's our gate here. So let's look over the thing so we can see the marshal here. left, 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 straight, straight, hold it straight, come on. Tell me to stop before I lose sight here as well. I'm coming, I'm coming. Come on. We've got to be far enough now. Oh, here we go. A little bit further. And that's it. And we're parked. Park and brake on. Right, go to APU gens on. Cut off the engines, shut them down. Whoops. I'm just blinding our marshal there. And then ground services. Ramp connection. We'll get the stairs going. Please use full ground services. Yeah, that's okay. So there goes the stairs. That is a great addition. The ground services is really good. I'm really liking it. But what annoys us is this line stays here. Once you've finished, I don't know. I don't know why. Request quick catering service. Get all the rubbish off, please. Can you fly with A380? There is no A380 in the game currently. Let's have a whiz around, see what's going on here. What about perfect timing though, having that sunset as we're coming in on our final missed approach. So there we go. We've tried and tested the Boeing 787. It didn't go too well. It went reasonably well. But anyway, thanks everyone that joined. Thanks everyone that subscribed. Thanks everyone that donated. You're all amazing. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Quickly, can you fly into the cabin? Yes, you can. But there is no cabin. See, they've only modelled the window for the views, which is probably a good thing. This thing's bad enough on performance as is. Never mind adding a whole cabin to it. So actually, I think what we'll do, just quickly, now I've said thanks and everything, we shall turn. Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. No. I've lost functionality of buttons. Okay, we can't really turn all the power off and everything because it looks like buttons have broke themselves. But there we go. Again, thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.